The Dragons RFC produced a stirring performance in Italy to book their place in the semi-finals of the EPCR Challenge Cup, edging out Zebre Parma 35-32 in a thrilling quarter-final encounter at the Stadio Sergio Lanfranchi. The narrow but hard-fought victory not only kept their European dream alive but also marked a significant milestone for the Welsh region, who are enjoying one of their most promising campaigns in recent years. Head coach Filo Tiatia was understandably proud of his side's efforts, emphasizing both the significance of the win and the responsibility his players carry as representatives of Welsh rugby. For Tiatia, this victory was about more than just progression in a competition. It was a statement of intent and resilience from a team that has steadily been rebuilding its identity. "We're very happy," Tiatia said after the match. "We are representing the people of Gwent but also the people of Wales." His words reflected a deep sense of pride and connection to the region, underlining how much this achievement means not only to the squad but also to the supporters who have backed them through challenging seasons. A match packed with drama from the opening whistle. The clash between Dragons and Zebre Parma delivered intensity, physicality, and high drama. Both sides came into the contest with a clear determination to keep their European hopes alive, and the result was a fiercely contested battle that swung back and forth throughout the 80 minutes. The Dragons made a fast start, showing attacking intent and clinical finishing when opportunities arose. Flanker Harrison Keddie led the charge with an outstanding display, crossing the try line twice and proving instrumental in the visitors' attacking success. His work rate, physical presence, and ability to find space at crucial moments gave the Dragons a strong platform. He was joined on the score sheet by Fine Inisi and hooker Elliot Dee, both of whom capitalized on well-constructed attacking phases. The Dragons' ability to convert pressure into points proved decisive, especially in a match where every opportunity mattered. Equally vital was the contribution of fly-half Angus O'Brien, whose composure from the tee ensured that the Dragons maintained scoreboard pressure. His 15-point haul, consisting of conversions and penalties, ultimately made the difference in a game decided by just 3 points. Discipline issues threatened progress despite their attacking brilliance. The Dragons did not have things all their own way. The first half, in particular, exposed areas of concern, especially around discipline. Conceding too many penalties allowed Zebre Parma to remain firmly in contention, and 2 yellow cards further compounded the pressure on the Welsh side. Tiatia acknowledged these shortcomings, noting that his team had made life unnecessarily difficult for themselves. "The first half we conceded too many penalties, and with the 2 yellow cards we were under the pump and kept Zebre in the game," he admitted. Zebre, backed by a passionate home crowd, took full advantage of these lapses. Their physical approach and willingness to move the ball created problems for the Dragons' defense, and they refused to let the game slip away. Each time the visitors appeared to gain control, Zebre found a way to respond, ensuring the contest remained finely balanced. Second-half adjustments proved crucial at halftime. It was clear that the Dragons needed to make adjustments if they were to secure victory. The coaching staff emphasized the importance of improving discipline, maintaining possession, and sharpening their mental focus. The response was immediate. Early in the second half, the Dragons managed to regain momentum, tightening up their defensive structure and reducing the number of unforced errors. This shift in mentality allowed them to build sustained pressure and edge ahead on the scoreboard. "We needed to make some changes around our mentality and possession," Tiatia explained. "We came away with some points at the start of the second half and got our nose in front." That ability to adapt under pressure highlighted the growing maturity of the squad. Rather than allowing frustration to dictate their performance, the Dragons showed composure and resilience, qualities that are essential in knockout rugby. A nerve-wracking finale. As the match entered its final stages, the tension inside Stadio Sergio Lanfranchi reached fever pitch. Holding a narrow lead, the Dragons were forced to defend relentlessly as Zebre launched wave after wave of attacks. The Italian side demonstrated remarkable determination, scoring 2 late tries through a combination of powerful carries and offloading play. Their ability to keep the ball alive and exploit defensive gaps put the Dragons under immense pressure. Tiatia was quick to credit the opposition, acknowledging the quality of Zebre's performance. "I thought Zebre were very good the last 10 minutes, and they scored 2 tries through the effort and offload game," he said. However, despite the late surge, the Dragons held firm. Their defensive resilience in the closing moments, combined with crucial game management, ensured they stayed just ahead on the scoreboard. When the final whistle blew, it confirmed a famous 35-32 victory and sparked celebrations among players and supporters alike that a long-awaited semi-final return. This triumph marks the Dragons' first appearance in a Challenge Cup semi-final since 2016, a significant achievement for a club that has worked hard to rebuild its competitiveness on the European stage. For many within the organization, this run represents a turning point. It is evidence that the team is moving in the right direction under Tiatia's leadership, combining emerging talent with experienced campaigners to produce consistent performances. The reward for their efforts is a daunting semi-final clash against Montpellier Hérault Rugby, who secured their place in the last four with an emphatic 45-22 victory over Connacht Rugby. Montpellier, a powerhouse in France's top 14, will present a formidable challenge. Their physicality, depth, and attacking firepower make them one of the favorites to lift the trophy, and they will undoubtedly test the Dragons in every aspect of the game. Looking ahead to Montpellier, the semi-final, scheduled for May, represents both an opportunity and a challenge. For the Dragons, it is a chance to prove that they can compete with Europe's elite and potentially reach a major final. Tiatia is under no illusions about the task ahead. While he expressed excitement about the upcoming clash, he also emphasized the importance of continued improvement. "There are things we need to tidy up," he said, highlighting areas such as discipline and mental consistency. Facing Montpellier will require a near-perfect performance. The Dragons will need to maintain their attacking efficiency while significantly tightening their defensive discipline to avoid giving away easy points. Domestic focus returns before they can fully turn their attention to the semi-final. However, the Dragons must refocus on their domestic commitments in the United Rugby Championship. Their next fixture sees them take on the Bulls at Rodney Parade, a match that promises to be another stern test. The Bulls, known for their physical dominance and structured play, will challenge the Dragons in very different ways compared to Zebre. Following that, the Dragons will return to Italy for another encounter with Zebre Parma, a fixture that is likely to carry added intensity. Having come so close to victory in the quarter-final, Zebre will be eager for revenge, setting the stage for another compelling contest. Tiatia acknowledged the demanding schedule ahead but remained optimistic. "We're looking forward to the semi-final. We have some big games coming up," he said. "We have Bulls next week at Rodney Parade on Friday, and then we are back here in Italy. We'll get ready and look forward to the challenges ahead." Building momentum and belief. Perhaps the most encouraging aspect of the Dragons' recent performances is the sense of belief growing within the squad. Winning tight, high-pressure matches like this quarter-final can have a transformative effect, instilling confidence and reinforcing the team's ability to compete at a high level. The blend of experienced leaders and emerging talents is beginning to click, creating a balanced and dynamic squad. Players like Keddie, Dee, and O'Brien are stepping up when it matters most, while the collective effort reflects a strong team ethos. For supporters, this European run offers hope and excitement. It is a reminder of what the Dragons are capable of when they perform at their best, and it provides a glimpse of a brighter future for the region. Conclusion. The Dragons' dramatic victory over Zebre Parma will be remembered as a defining moment in their season, a match that showcased their attacking flair, resilience, and determination. While there are still areas to improve, the progress they have made is undeniable. As they prepare for a challenging semi-final against Montpellier and navigate a busy domestic schedule, the Dragons have an opportunity to build on this momentum and continue their upward trajectory.